back to Talkback TV. Today, instead of highlighting one Blazer, we're highlighting 3. I'm your host, Taylor Lewis.
I'm Syren.
I'm Victoria.
And I'm Courtney.
And they are from Australia. So, you know, how we typically do on the show, we're going to start by highlighting an icebreaker. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so with this game, basically, you have to guess what celebrity I'm talking about. With y'all being from Australia, are y'all going to know these celebrities?
Yeah,
We should.
And y'all can talk amongst yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
This celebrity set fire to the rain.
Adele.
Oh.
This celebrity shone bright like a diamond.
Rihanna.
This celebrity had a party in the USA.
Miley
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
This celebrity had an Era tour.
Pardon?
Right, Taylor Swift.
Yep.
An Era tour.
What tour?
Era tour.
Era.
Era.
Era?
Era.
E-R-A.
Era.
Bloody hell, that
Alright, this is a super hard one, I think. This celebrity had a wagon wheel.
Oh.
You know, when she thinks wagon wheel, does she think like the
wagon
food?
truck?
Yeah.
The wagon wheel?
Wait, wagon wheel?
Yeah, like the song.
Is it like a country singer?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Zach
Luke
Bryan?
Combs?
I don't know.
You're right.
No, it's okay. It's Darius Rucker. I didn't think
I
y'all
would
would
Who's
know
that?
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because
No,
I knew it was country.
wagon wheel is like a food.
It's a food,
It's
yeah.
like a treat.
It's like a little
So when you say
snack.
wagon, it's like Rocky Road,
It's like a chocolate thing.
kind of Rocky Road.
Biscuit,
Yeah.
and then it's got some jam,
I've
and it's
actually
got
never had one.
marshmallows,
Yeah.
like
It's-
chocolate.
I've never had a wagon wheel.
wheel's so good.
But I know what it is.
Okay. So,
Chocolate.
with y'all being, what part of Australia are y'all from?
So I'm from a place near Cairns in Queensland.
I'm from Melbourne.
And then I'm from Perth.
And how far is that? Do y'all know?
So if we're in like in the map of America, she is
I'm
in
not.
California. Oh no,
No, wait,
But
no.
she's in
No.
California, and she's in like
New York.
Jersey, New York,
Yeah.
and
Arkansas.
I'm in Georgia,
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
Florida.
so-
Like,
So it's
Yeah.
flat bar.
so y'all are,
Yeah.
it's no get in the car.
It's like
Come on.
No,
Yeah.
it'd be like more than like 30, more than like 40 hours drive. To Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be very.
Like,
It's a
like-
5-hour flight
Yeah.
from like
And-
Perth.
Because
Yeah.
America and Australia are the same size,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put them on the
But
map.
yeah. but it's
Yeah.
like the way maps are made, they just put America right in the middle and just zoom it.
So y'all are super far from here, of course, after hearing about how far y'all are from each other. How did y'all get here? And when y'all did get here, what was the adjustment like? What was your experience like?
So softball isn't very big in Australia. So and a lot of my softball friends were going to America. So I thought it's something I'd try. So I got an agent, and it kind of just went from there. And when I first got here, I actually thought I had COVID because I was so sick, so jet lagged.
That's all right. Wait,
You're next.
when I first, cause yeah, it was like everyone was doing it, and I didn't even know that I was even good enough to come to America until like I came in my senior year of high school with my high school. Bloody hell, what did I just say? I came in my senior year of high school with my high school team, and like coaches were like showing interest, so I was like, oh, I might look into it. Then like I sent emails, and then eventually like they reached out. Then when I got here, I hated it. Just like it was such a culture shock, and my first school was in Jersey, so people were very straightforward and very, I would say, not rude to you, but they were rude. This is just how they were, like very straightforward. And in Australia, were very nice and easygoing.
Yeah.
And then they didn't like that, like, if you would say hi to somebody that's just like walking past you, that's what we do in Australia. Like, even if you don't know them, we just say, oh, hey, how's it going? Keep walking. They thought it was like the weirdest thing. Like I was like attention seeking or
Ugh.
just rude or like just weird. So I didn't like that part. But
Yeah, I was the same. I kind of wasn't sure whether I wanted to come to America or not, and then it was my senior year, and I was kind of like, oh, I may as well like give it a shot and see. And so I sent out some emails as well. And then I was at a JUCO in Idaho in a little small country town, so it wasn't a huge culture shock for me. It was just I was very out of place with like what I was used to. I was used to a little bit of a bigger city and a beach, and I didn't have that. And then similarly, like there was definitely some differences in the way that we communicate to the way that Americans communicate. My biggest thing was, I noticed when you say like thank you, people will be like, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't like that.
And that, like, to me that was like rude. I was like,
Yeah.
that's so weird, because like in Australia we're always like, you're welcome,
Yeah.
or like
no worries.
no worries,
Yeah.
all good, like.
All good.
And so when people were like, yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Like,
I'm
and you're just like,
oh.
our thank you, is it worth it? Like, yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, then that's what people do here. I was like, I didn't know like that was like a thing. So like that was like a weird adjustment. And then definitely like the food was a big adjustment. Every time I go home and come back, I always get super sick or just feel like super gross, just because of the amount of like processed food there is here compared to back home.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Mhm.
So I know coming here y'all had to get like student visas. Was that process hard for y'all? Like when does it expire? How does that work for y'all when y'all got here and y'all had to do the process? Because I know being out of the country, coming here to a different one, and how was that like adjustment? Was it ever stressful for y'all? And it was just like I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, mine was a bit late, so I didn't sign until like, what's before August? July? Is that right? Yeah, July. I didn't sign till like July or June. Sorry. And I can't remember when, but yeah, somewhere around that time. And then I had to get, my passport had expired, so I had to quickly get another one, and then had to go to Sydney to do like a whole interview. The interview. And then that was fine. I'm trying to think what else. And then when I was so scared, because I have never really traveled internationally, so I came here by myself, and when I was like going through customs, I thought that they stopped everyone and they checked your bag.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought they stopped everyone and they checked everyone's bag, but I didn't know that you could, like, it's only random, like if they.
So you watch too much shows.
So I was like, I was ready. I was like, I had everything like ready to pull out, you know, so they could see it. But that was the only thing. I was very scared. But
And like we have to take our shoes off here.
I didn't have to.
Like no, like when you're here in America, like
Yeah.
when you fly, you have to take your
You
shoes
have
off.
to take your shoes off.
Wait, when?
You go through the security things.
Yeah.
Oh, I must have.
Like,
I went to a different one.
Custom. Like when you're here.
Where'd you go to through customs?
Just everywhere.
I went to
Every single airport, you have to take your shoes off.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have to take my shoes
Really?
off, so-
Oh.
Yeah. So why BSU?
Obviously I've been a JUCO for a while, so I kind of like knew kind of what I wanted, like coaching style. My JUCO was very family orientated. We had host families and everything like that. And we were ranked 4th in the country. Like we were a winning team. We went to nationals every 3 years I was there, and we competed and everyone wanted to get better. And that was kind of the same environment that I felt coming to VSU. Coach D, she just has this aura about her that brings you in, and she really, like, as soon as I spoke to her, it really like sold me on like the journey and the pathway of the program and everything like that. And I thought it was just a really good fit basketball wise for me to get better and succeed and continue playing. So that's my biggest. Yeah.
No, I agree. Like what she's saying about Coach D. If anything, I don't think I had a good experience at my other schools I was at when I was transferring. So when I first talked to Coach D, I wanted to come here, and I was so like sold on just the fact that she was so passionate about me as a person, not just me as like a basketball player, and just the fact that like our teammates are just so invested into basketball, into just me, and just so supportive and encouraging. Like it feels foreign.
It's a completely different environment.
It feels foreign.
Yeah.
Our like practices, every single person has energy. Every single person's picking someone up. Like our coach is picking us up. If we like, the environment is just a completely different environment I've ever been in playing basketball.
And like people say that, but like
Genuinely.
that actually happens, and I love it.
Yeah, genuinely.
Yeah, well, I knew I wanted to come to a small town. I knew I didn't want to go to a big city. And when I spoke to Coach Sarah, it was the same kind of vibe. Like, I just liked what he was talking about, you know, how he explained the team environment. Like, I really felt like, okay, I really want to go here. So it was the same kind of thing. Yeah.
So I've heard y'all say, is that what they call it here? What other words makes you say, does that make you call it, is that what they call it here?
We were talking about Syren, like jumper.
Oh, jumper?
Yeah.
Yeah, jumper, trackies.
Trackies.
Trackies,
What do you
like
guys call
track
it? Sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Sweats.
Yeah, we got
Sweatsuit.
trackies.
We call it trackies.
Trackies.
Because like track pants.
Yeah.
So we call it trackies.
Tracksuit pants.
Macca's.
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 McDonald's is
Macca's.
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 Or like, our shoes, we call it, what do we call it? Runners?
Runners.
What do they call it?
Joggers.
Joggers.
Joggers. Do you call your shoes joggers?
Like running shoes.
We just call them
Tennis shoes.
Yeah,
Tennis
runners.
shoes.
We can say, my mum used to call them sand shoes.
Sand shoes?
Yeah.
What do you guys call like slides? We call it flip flops.
We just
Or-
call them slides.
Slides.
Thongs.
That's thongs.
Thongs, yeah, we call it thongs.
Thongs are flip flops.
But in New
Flip-flops.
Zealand we call it jandals.
Jandals.
Yeah, we call it jandals.
And I know you call a trunk a boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boot, yeah, the boot.
Yeah, the boot.
And rubbish bin instead of
Yeah.
trash.
Yes, that
Rubbish
one. So many times I keep asking everyone where
Where's
the
the
bin
rubbish
is,
bin?
and they're like, "What are you talking about?"
The bin.
I'm
The
like,
rubbish
"The bin,"
bin.
and then I
Yeah.
have to be like the trash can
Yeah.
just to find a bin.
Yeah,
Like, do y'all ever talk to y'all's teammates in Australian slang?
kinda.
A little bit
Little bit.
sometimes.
Or just.
Sometimes I feel myself filter it, like like I say the
Ah.
word in my head, and
But
then
now that I'm always with you and Lily, like I feel more accustomed to
yeah,
Aussie it up.
yeah. It's because they don't understand me if I speak
Aw.
normally.
Or the thing also is different, like 3:45, 3:15. I feel like that's very Australian.
Yeah,
Like, they don't.
Oh, you
Like
don't
what
say
the
that?
time
Quarter
is
to
it?
three?
It's quarter past.
You don't say that?
Do you guys say that?
I mean, sometimes. You're talking about like the 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, sometimes.
What
It's
it,
really
how,
older people.
how do you say the animal that has black and white stripes?
A zebra.
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 Yeah.
I'm just so shocked that you said that when people tell, like, hey, they just look at you. Or, like, thank you, they just say, yeah. Because, like, where I'm from Georgia. And, like, I speak to everybody. I don't meet a stranger. So, even here,
No, like in
No,
the
that's
south,
what
you
she
guys.
so I feel like South
Yeah.
and, like, in Australia have, like, the same kind
Similarities.
of similarities in cultures.
Yeah.
Do you know
Is there-
what's crazy?
Yeah.
Religion here. Like,
In the south?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
It's
the Bible
crazy.
Belt in Texas,
Yeah.
it was like,
We're in
Yeah.
the Bible Belt.
yeah.
oh, this is the Bible Belt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in the Bible Belt.
Oh, yeah.
All my friends all like go to church like all the time.
Yeah, and very much,
yeah,
what is it like?
like
Scriptures in the
like
this bio.
my friend studies the Bible. Like she like studies it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh. I mean,
We do.
we have Bible
We have
study.
Bible study.
We have-
yeah,
I studied the Bible.
yeah.
yeah.
But like, it's such a.
It's just where I'm from. It's like not a lot of young people are religious.
Oh, it's not. I guess
Right.
not pushed on.
It's not
people
pushed,
on the
like-
yeah.
Like well, in where I am specifically, like not a lot of my friends would ever go to church. Like we went to like religious schools, but it wasn't like we wouldn't be the ones like someone would be making us go. We wouldn't decide to go on our own.
Mm-hmm.
With you being so far away, do you get to speak to your families as much? Are they ever going to be able to like come down here and catch a game? And how do y'all handle that? Because you went from being under y'all's parents or guardians' roofs to I can't walk in the door or I can't jump in my car and drive to see your parents after a long day of practice
Yeah.
or a hard day just as a student and needing that backbone.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Well, I moved away when I was 16 and I went to boarding school, so it's not as hard for me to be away from them because and then I like lived out of home when I finished school. So I've been away for like 3 years already, so it's not too bad. Like I do talk to them a lot, like on Skype and things like that, but I don't really miss them a lot because I'm used to it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know about you, but
I didn't feel like that.
No, but it's like you miss them, but it doesn't make you like it doesn't impact your life like it did when the first year I moved away from home. Like I would be like so sad, like so depressed, but like it doesn't impact you once you've already been away for a while.
I feel like it was hard for me. Like I was miserable. Like,
Yeah.
I just missed like having them there. But the more you get used to it, like you find family.
Yeah.
You definitely.
Like yeah.
You definitely find peace or like comfort in the people around you.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. Is it hard for you?
A little bit, but not overly. I was kind of in the same situation. I moved when I was like 15 across to the other side of the country and lived with host families and a bunch of things like when I was younger. So moving across the country wasn't as big of a deal. I kind of already been away from home. But I definitely do miss them a lot. I'm kind of lucky that the time difference is directly opposite to mine.
It is. Mine's a little bit like that. Yeah.
So when it's 3 o'clock here, or it's the afternoon, it's like it's nighttime. It's 7. It's 7 in the morning for my mum, and so I get to FaceTime her before work, or when she gets home and I'm up early in the morning, I get to talk to her then. And that kind of thing is pretty lucky with FaceTime. And I have 2 nieces, so I miss them a lot.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest, is watching them kind of grow up being so far away and kind of. I feel like the biggest thing is guilt of missing out on like your family. Still moving, still growing. Your friends have birthdays, accomplishments, and the guilt of just being
so true.
Putting yourself first with your own kind of life. I feel like that's the hardest thing about being away.
Like
it's true,
because I have I'm the oldest of 6, and so like they're like my kids.
Yeah.
Almost, but like I don't get to, like when I go back, they're taller, their voice is deeper. And I have 4 of them are boys, so they're my brothers. But every time I go back, it's something new, and I feel like I've missed out. And it's kind of like I'm selfish because I'm doing what I need to be doing here, but like I'm missing out on their lives that I want to be a part of as well.
Yeah.
So, do y'all have anything to say to the people who are going to watch y'all play, who are going to be supporting y'all? Because Blazers, we support each other. As y'all can see, we go to the games. Y'all get lights out. There's 400 or 500 fans at the softball games.
Really?
Yes. So when it comes to pressure, how y'all gonna handle it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said how?
No. I think we'll just welcome it. Like there's nothing new. Like we know what's at hand, like the task at hand. And there's a lot of people counting on us, and a lot of fans as well. But I'm sure our coaches like train us hard enough. We've worked too hard not to do well.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like you can fall back on your training because you work so hard and do so much.
That's true.
It also makes it so much more fun. I feel like
when
you're in that
excited,
like the adrenaline thing you get.
Like, I'm definitely gonna play good today.
I feel like it's another like type of feeling that
it like just adds like when you're not in practice or whatever. Yeah, definitely.
So what's a day in the life with y'all? What's your day in the life look like?
Ours is quite similar.
Yeah. Pretty similar.
Like if we have class in the morning, or if I weights in the morning.
Yeah.
Weights, class. Practice at 11:30.
Yeah, weights we have at 7 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we have practice at 11:30 to 2.
And then if you have class after that, go to class.
Yeah.
And every Friday, we do Fan Friday. So we do like a team bonding thing.
How important is team bonding?
Key.
Why? Why is it important? I played on the softball team here, so I know, but why?
Like you build trust and relationships with the people that you're depending on. You know, I have to pass the ball to her, she has to pass the ball to me. If I feel even more close to her, I can get a feel of like how she even plays as well, or like I can kind of almost see on the court like she'll gonna pass to me over here, because we just spent so much time just connecting and forming like true connections with each other.
I definitely, and even everyone knows you're never always going to be best friends with every single person on the team. But I think also team bonding adds the understanding of why people think a certain way, and then being like, okay, I see that you think this way, and then being able to work with that as well, because we all come from so many different places, and I think that's such an amazing thing that we're able to all come together. So I definitely think having the understanding of where people grew up and why they are the way that they are definitely helps not just build relationships on and off the court. Like it's definitely
Yeah, and like we won't see each other just as like, what's your number?
23.
Like I'm not just gonna say it just like number 23. Like this is Courtney.
Yeah.
That's my mate.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
And also you have to spend every single day with them.
Damn yeah.
Every
Yeah.
single day, multiple hours a
Yeah.
day. Like
Yeah.
you want to kind of know the people around you, because otherwise it's not gonna be great.
At least have something in common with them.
Yeah. I think it's important, especially in softball, because there are times when you can get into that like individual, because it is so like when you bat, you're the only one batting. You can fall into that individual kind of like play, but I think it's important to team bond, because when I'm playing, I want to know that my teammates have my back. Like they're there with me. I'm not just here alone, waiting for the ball to be hit at me, or I'm not just batting for myself. I'm batting for my team that I like love and I've gotten to really grow with. Yeah.
Do you like the culture that is set at Velocity State?
Most definitely.
Yes.
But
And what does that culture look like to you?
It's so like
it's like for each other.
yeah, it's so
United. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was.
Definitely, I feel like everyone's so involved with everything.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And also just
Definitely.
campus life. I've never been around
Same.
in a school that's so involved. Everyone
With
kind of gets
everything,
involved with
yeah.
everything.
I'll
not
have to
for-
pick.
not for games.
But-
yeah.
Like that feels so
Just
empowering.
special,
Yeah.
Special,
Like-
yeah.
I've never had that kind of attention. At
Yeah.
least.
Never.
And we're college students.
Mm-hmm.
Like you expect this for like pro athletes.
Yeah.
But y'all care about us so much that we just want to give back in the best way we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you guys for letting us
Thank you.
understand Australian culture, understand what got y'all here, understand y'all as people, not just athletes. But y'all aren't getting out here this easy. We're going to play a game called Truth or Dare. This game, we're going to open up with a rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
The loser has to pick truth or dare.
So how we do it? Just like three-way?
Yep, three
So
way.
go rock, paper, scissors, shoot, or
Yeah.
rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Scissors, rock.
That's
So-
what we do in
Okay.
Australia.
Hey,
But
Oh.
wait, ready?
hold on.
You ready?
Paper, scissors, rock.
You're definitely the loser. You lost immediately.
I was gonna do.
Lost immediately. See ya.
Okay. And even y'all just did that different. Because we do rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Shoot. Yeah.
Paper,
Scissors.
So, truth or dare?
Truth.
Most embarrassing moment in a game.
Most embarrassing moment in a game. What do you think? Most embarrassing moment. Oh, I don't know. Like I was. No. Most embarrassing. I think. Oh, one of my lashes fell off. And I was like, so then, like, I think I went up for a lap and a girl like swiped my eye, and my eyelash fell off. So then, just took the other one off so it kept running. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you gotta get.
You're right.
Another round.
Okay.
All right. Now 2 rounds now.
Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh. Y'all
Okay.
Okay.
Paper, scissors, rock.
No.
I'm starting to think y'all have some telepathy going on.
Yes!
Alright. Okay. Who's your favorite celebrity crush?
Oh, favorite celebrity crush. Fire out. God, I don't even know that.
Not even like an NBA player. Or like an actor.
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Another round.
Yeah. And then not listening. Paper, scissors, rock. Paper.
You lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Truth or dare.
There. Oh.
Sing your favorite song.
What's my favourite song? What's my favourite song? What's my favourite song? Right now?
Yeah.
Favourite song.
It could be a TikTok sound too.
Oh, pull up on the side. The Drewski one.
Show us.
Huh?
Little bits.
Okay. One more.
Come on.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Yeah.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Come on, Courtney, beat her.
Paper, scissors, rock.
Oh, I lost.
You have to show us the most embarrassing photo that you have of yourself.
I've seen it already.
Most embarrassing.
Most
I'm
embarrassing.
so
Most
glad.
embarrassing picture I have of myself.
Let me see if I have one.
Of me?
Maybe.
No, I have to show the camera.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. There's my broken nose. Yep. Great.
That's it.
Doesn't want to play.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You have to send that to me.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
thank you guys for coming out here once again and letting us interview, and we look forward to watching y'all season. Thank you so much for tuning in to Talkback TV. Be sure to tune in next week for our next episode. Thank you.